What's up, people? Hand number five. You have a card puzzle in front of you, three spades in each hand. You're trying to take as many tricks as possible. Three total would be your best chance. So I'm going to pick where you're going to lead from. You are going to lead from your hand to start, folks. This is the place you're starting. You get for your first point to tell me which card we want to lead from your hand, folks. What are we going to play from this hand? The bottom hand, your hand. Make your card play. Here's your timer. All right, time's up, folks. The correct answer, the four of spades. 1 point for you if you got this right. This is absolutely the right choice of play because we want to lead towards that side of the table to win the king of spades, right? We're getting over to that side of the table so that we can get ourselves into position to lead spades correctly towards the ace and the jack, right? We want to be leading towards this because, folks, we're hoping that the queen of spades is in this player's hand. That's kind of where we need it to be successful. So we pretend it's there, basically. It's the best way to think about it. If we need it to be there to take three tricks, we assume it's there. So when it goes three of spades, six of spades, for your second point, folks, what card do you play from this hand? 5 seconds for you. It's the jack, folks. It is the jack because this is your only way to take a third trick. And the only way you're going to take a third trick is if the queen of spades is in your righty's hand, in that right hand opponent's mighty mitt. And unfortunately, on this hand, it is not. Queen of spades is and always was to your left. And doesn't mean that you got this wrong, right? Just because this lost to the queen does not mean you did anything wrong. In fact, it means you did everything right. You get a full 2 points when you play a low spade to the king and then a low spade back to the jack. So what this is, folks, this is what we call transportation. When I lead a low spade towards the king, I'm not doing this for anything other than strategically to get to that side of the table so that I can take advantage of the queen being in the right position. If I switch this card over here and put the queen on this side, that is dead to rights, folks. They have to play the seven, and I'll win the jack now because I'm just going to assume it's there. Or if they play the queen, much easier, ace, and then the jack will be a winner for me then, folks. So here, simple stuff for us to get three tricks if the queen is in the right spot. But when it's not, folks, I want to ask you a question. I should add an extra point, a bonus point. You can get 3 points on this one. Is there any way I can play this card position and take three tricks if the opponents are playing correctly? And good defensive opponents will play correctly always because they have rules to follow. And I promise you, I'll get to those for you. The answer is no, folks. So an extra point, a bonus point for you. Watch what some of you may have been thinking. Some of you may have been, well, wait, can I play the jack? And if they play low, I'll win. Yes, absolutely. However, that is not what they're going to do, I promise you, because if you play the jack, they are absolutely going to play the queen. Okay? And when they play the queen, they are going to do what's called cover an honor with an honor for a really good reason. They crunch all those cards together, okay? And then when we play another spade, we'll win our ace, but then who will have the winner at the end? Our opponent will with that nice 10. So we can't do it any way, folks. If we take a finesse the other way, we're always going to lose it. So the moral to the story is the finesse is kind of a no-risk situation. Either we're going to take an extra trick or we are not, especially when I present it this way. There's no downside, right? We're either going to take an extra trick or we're going to take the exact number we would take if we played it in a normal way. All right, that's number five for you, folks. I'll see you for the next.